Here's a lesson that I've learned over time. People will use your pain for their pleasure. People will use your secrets and information that you tell them in confidence, thinking that they had care and concern for you, but they really were using it to condemn you, to laugh at your pain, to kick you when you were down, to take your sad state of affairs, your suffering, to make themselves feel better about themselves and their situations. I had a family member, as an experience that I had went through with this particular family member, who used to use my personal pain and the position I was in within that pain, within that era of my life, and use my emotions to extract information from me. Knew all the things to say to make it appear that they were providing support for me, that they were concerned for my well-being and my safety, my mental health, my physical health, my spiritual health. Well, the reality is they only wanted to extract that information to throw it back in another family member's face out of the hatred, envy, jealousy that they had for that family member. So here I am, looking for love, reaching for someone that was a part of my bloodline, that is my family, right? Reaching for that support system, reaching for that somebody that should have been close to me in my life to care for me as a person, as a child, as a teenager, as a young adult that has been through so much suffrage, so much abuse. And you use that to exploit. You exploited my suffrage just so you can one-up another family member to make yourself feel better about yourself. So you can say, haha, bitch, you ain't shit. Because you were secretly coveting what that person had because you didn't have it. Wanting to have the material lifestyle and the benefits that that family member had because you didn't have it. And I trusted you. The reality is, it's always the closest ones to you that fuck you over the most. That secretly want what it is that you have because they don't have it. That expect for you to give them something that they didn't earn, and they aren't a child. They're not a dependent upon you. There's nothing that I have or have earned that you can't earn for yourself. Problem is when they want to take it because they don't want to earn it. They don't want to learn it. So it makes them feel good to earn your trust and use your pain for their pleasure. So that in doing so, it makes them feel so ecstatically and so joyful that they may not have what you have materialistically, but they didn't go through what you went through spiritually, physically, and emotionally. And maybe they did. And they're just laughing at you because they're not the only one. People who do that are some of the most sorriest people you'll ever meet in this world. They're sad, they're miserable, and they can't stand being in their own company because misery always loves what? Company. They're always one to gossip and want to be in everybody's business so they can spread it like warm peanut butter on toasted bread. And one thing about it is, and two things for sure, they'll always want to know all of your business and everybody else's and never tell you anything about them. Oh, they know how to be real tight-lipped when it comes to their shit. And believe it or not, everyone doesn't do it maliciously. Some people just don't know when to, shut up. And they'll think they're being sociable, making small talk, being friendly. But the next thing you know all of Sally Sue's business, what Mark was doing last week, what Ben was doing when he was out of work, how many baby daddies Regina got, how long Keisha been out of work, how many food stamps Latoya gets a month, how Paul ain't got no back teeth, how many Sean lost his job, how many times Paula went to jail, and so on and so forth. And they're not using that information to bring solutions to people's lives, to learn and share lessons behind, to try to encourage someone to do better. Oh no, they use it for slander so that it makes them feel better. They use it to laugh at your pain. They use it so they can have one up on you, or at least think that they do. They use it to kick you when you're down. They use it to laugh in your face. They use it to throw back in your face so that they can hurt you. They use it to throw a rock and then hide their hand. They use it to plot, plan, and scheme on you. They use it to try to make calculated moves on you, especially if they're pocket watching you, especially if they're jealous of you and want your position, especially if they feel that they can use that information to take away what you have, to tear you down, to bring you on their level, if not lower. Then when you start calling them out on that shit, they'll lie about it, become defensive, or they'll start telling on themselves by bringing up everything that you got going on in your life. When truth is, they're really telling you everything that they're jealous of you for. So long story, 10 minutes short. Don't tell people your business, especially if you know they out here telling everybody else's business and never their own. Especially the folks who get mad real quick and then they get to talking shit. Then it's always your business or someone else's coming out their mouth. Be real mindful of people that are in your family that you don't really talk to, or the ones that you talk too much to, because they gonna be the first ones to try to throw dirt on your name. Pretend like they're around to help when they're just around to hurt you. All in the name of trying to make themselves feel better by one-upping you, especially when you're going through pain. And don't be fooled. Sometimes it comes under the guise of a hug, a smile, a phone call, a gift, some money, even a warm plate of food. But honey, them's be the ones. Them's be the ones. So as always, stay tuned for my next video. Thank you for all my new subscribers and those who continuously come back and show me some support and love. May you be loved and supported yourself. If you're watching my channel just to troll me, as long as you stay under that bridge, I don't care. My ebook will be in full effect sooner than later. And as always, may you be blessed and be a blessing to someone else. It's your girl.